Hello everyone, my name is Young and today I'm going to show you how to use the software Zoom to teach online. Firstly, you have to go to the portal, the teacher portal. Yeah, you log into with the account of yours, and after that, you click on teacher's schedule, and 2 hours before every lesson there will be a link right here, so you can use this link. You just click on it and it will move you directly to the software. Click on it and then you will be moved to this thing. Alright, now you are into the classroom online, and then there are something you should do before your student join the class. You should get ready. First thing is you should have a better quality of yourself in the video, because the more beautiful you are, the more attractive your lesson is. I think so. Now here next to the icon of start video there is an up symbol. Click on it. Choose video settings. On the video setting, please enable HD. So your quality of the video is improved. The next one, you should choose the third one, touch up my appearance. Remember, number 1 and number 3. Enable HD and touch up my appearance. Your video is improved much better. Then you close it. The next thing you have to prepare is just imagine that when all of your students they join the class at the same time, it will be a mess, and the student they will be eager with other students, so they will keep talking a lot, right? And it's be a mess. So you will have to mute all of the students right away, right before they get into the room. They will be muted. How can we do it? Now look at this. You click on the manage participants. Yeah, this icon, manage participant. Click on it and there will be a window on the right hand. Click on more. Choose the first one, mute participant on entry, and then you disable. Do not choose the second one. Disable the second one. You don't allow participants to unmute themselves, because if you allow them to unmute themselves, when they want to say something, they will just unmute themselves and they will just say it. Alright, and I don't think it is a good idea to let them control themselves. We will try to control themselves at least in the first day. And the next one, you shouldn't allow participants to rename themselves. When they start getting in the classroom, they can name themselves. So maybe they get some nickname or something like that. So after they get into the classroom, you will have to rename them in the list of names that you can remember or you can recognize who is who. So please do not allow them to rename themselves. Click here. So it is the best setting for the classroom to be started. Mute participant on entry. Don't allow them to unmute themselves. Don't allow them to rename themselves. Yes. Now let's talk about rename. Here are the list of the students, and the names here are the names they choose before they get into the classroom. So now I want to rename them. For example, the first one, it is Anh Trần. So now I will rename them. I click more and then rename. Yeah, rename into the name that you can remember. For example, Anh Trần is monkey. Rename. And now they cannot rename themselves. For example, Haha. Haha is a parrot. Now I rename. The next one, rename. It is a fish. Yeah. Now, done. You have renamed all of the students in the way you want to, or in the way you can remember their names. Next one, when you rename them all, and when all of the students they have just joined into the classroom, you will have to check attendance. We always have to check attendance. Yeah, just like the old way. Go back to the website, go to the attendance check, and check and save attendance, please. Check, then save attendance. Yeah. Now, I think you are ready for the classroom. I have to confess that I'm not an IT guy, so I'm just sharing what I understand about the software and how can I use them in a good way. Yeah. Now first, now all of the students, for example, they are into the classroom, and you can look at the screen and you see it is you, the first one, the smaller window. The first one is you. The next one is the student number 1, and then student number 2, and then student number 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, for example. The point is, in your student laptop, you are not the biggest window. So, and you think you should be the biggest window, so when you say or when you do something, the student, they can see you, right? So you choose your small window like this. Click here on the 3 dots and put the spotlight video. So you see the host has spotlighted your video for the whole. That means I want myself to be a spotlight of the meeting, of the classrooms. I will spotlight myself, so the student, they will always have my windows at the biggest one. Yeah, this is a good way to control the classroom. And the next one. Now, when you speak, all of the 3 students here, they can listen to you, they can hear you. But when they say something, you cannot hear them, or the other friends cannot hear them. So, how can we let them speak and the other student can listen to them? Look at the participants window on the right hand. Yeah, you see the red light, the red microphone here. That means they are muted. For example, now I want Fish to talk to me, or I want Fish to speak to all of the classroom. I will unmute him. Just unmute, click here, unmute. And then all of them who is unmuted, they can speak, and all of you will listen to him or her. All right, and when you don't want to let him speak, or you don't want to be interrupted by his speaking in your classroom, you unmute him again. So that is mute or unmute things. Yeah. Now, let's talk about the classroom activities. In the classroom, we are not supposed to speak all the time like this. Sometimes we have to show the student the PowerPoint, the iTool, the YouTube video, or something like that. So, how can we share it? All right. Look at the screen here. You can see the green button, share screen. And remember, before you want to share anything, just open it first. For example, I want to share a PowerPoint. I will open that slide before I start sharing. I want to share a book. I will turn it on. I will open the book first before I start sharing, just like this. For example, I want to share a YouTube video. I will open that YouTube video window first. Yeah, now when you are ready, you open all of the things you need to teach them. Now let's start sharing. Here in the green light, click on it. On this thing, you can see some small window. The windows here are some options you can share to them. But wait, here, please click on the two small buttons below, share computer sounds, and optimize screen share for video clips. Share computer sound is extremely important, especially when you are teaching listening, because when you play the audio on your computer, if you don't choose this thing, your student can never listen to your audio. This is the first thing, all right? And the second option is optimize screen share for video clip. That means they will give the best full screen viewing experience to the student, all right? For example, you want to share a book, you want to share a picture, you want to show pictures to your student. If you don't choose this thing, the picture you see in your laptop is crystal clear, but the picture the student on their laptop is so blurred. So please choose this thing. All right. Look, here are some options I can share to my students. The first one is, for example, I want to share the book. It's here. I want to share Safari. I want to share an iTunes. I click here, but wait a minute. There's something I think is important for us. It is the whiteboard. Whiteboard, yeah, it's just like its name. It's the whiteboard where you can draw or where you can write something on it. Now just try sharing the whiteboard. Click on it. Click, choose it, and start share. Here is the whiteboard, the small one. Yeah, you can do a lot of things like drawing. Yeah, it's just like the whiteboard. And when you start sharing in your student screen, it will be this screen. They will see what you are drawing. They can read what you are typing. Yeah, the first thing, the whiteboard. And when you want to stop sharing, you click here. Done. Now, your student will see the Zoom software and they see your face. They cannot see the whiteboard anymore. The next thing, for example, you want to share a PowerPoint. Click here again, and for example, this book. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's the book I want to show them. Yes, and there are some features in this software that I think is necessary for us to teach online. And when you finish the classroom, please assign the homework on the teacher portal. Please assign the homework on the teacher portal so they can remind the parents that they have the kids have homework at home, or the kids, they know that they are expected to do some homework. Just go to Safari, class folder information, and then you type homework. Page, for example, 61 or something like that. Yeah, you have to assign the homework so they know what you want them to do at home. And when all of the students, they finish, they stop, they leave the room, only then you can push this button. You can click this button. Please do not click it in the classroom, during the classroom, because if you click it when you are teaching, just like 21st minutes, and you accidentally you click it, everything will go away. That means the office, they will have to create the classroom again, and the student care, they will have to send another code to the student and another password to the student. They have to make a phone call. So it's very complicated, and it will be a mess if we click the end meeting button in the class. So make sure that when you finish your class and all of the students, they have finished, they quit the room, then you click end meeting for all. Yes, that's all. Thank you. And